Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for joining me for my Down Memory Lane series, and this is featuring LOONA. Um, so uh, I think I mentioned it in a few videos now that I was a pretty big fan in second generation of K-pop, so that was like 21, Girls' Generation, FX, those types of groups, Big Bang actually, Super Junior as well. And I kind of fell off after near the end of that sort of big explosion of second generation. And I've only recently got back into K-pop as well. And the group that actually got me back into K-pop was LOONA. So no surprise here, I have seen all of their MVs, all of their solo debuts, any B-sides, any follow-ups, subunits, OT12 debut, everything up to Why Not, which is actually kind of what inspired me to do my first reaction, which was for Why Not, and I was just super excited about their comeback. That I drove 9 hours from Florida to North Carolina, where I live, and I got to just really kind of take an entire day to think about what this MV could be after it came out, and I was just super excited to be able to react to that. But yeah, like I said, I have seen all of these MVs before, so what I'm going to be doing is kind of going one by one, taking kind of, like I said, let's go down memory lane and just kind of see where LOONA came from, where they started to kind of where they are now, and kind of do like a little bit of a reaction, kind of a little bit of an analysis at the same time. Like I said, I've seen all these MVs, but every single time I watch the MV again, it's always something different. So we're gonna start off with the first one, which is HeeJin's ViViD, and thank you for joining me. Right off the bat, it was just knowing what LOONA does now, it was just so different the way they opened her MV compared to everybody else's. Also, looking at this MV, it's like, because she's the first one, did they want to showcase all the colors at first? Because I can get this into the other videos, but before, like Odd Eye Circle, they didn't really do heavy representation of their colors. So it's like, I'm kind of just curious about the thought process behind that. I do love how they started, like, she's basically is a amalgamation of all the groups, not all the groups, but all the members put together, because colors, concepts of like some of like the plaid, schoolgirl outfit, the golfing thing. It was just, she had so much going for her, and it's just amazing how they carried it out throughout the rest of the groups. I also just love the super sort of jazziness of her. I like her style of singing here because it's just like she's kind of talking to you. It's not just like a high belt or just like a very like kind of like a musical tone to it. Like it's kind of like, let's have a conversation, but obviously my voice is better. Oh, I just noticed that all the faces were looking a different way in that mirror thing. I never noticed that. That's so cool. I wonder how HeeJin felt like having to be the face of LOONA before all the other girls started debuting. Like, you're an experimental, like basically a big ass experiment, and you're the face of that experiment. Like that's a lot of pressure, especially for like a newbie debut, plus the face of an entire group. Like I can only imagine like what she was feeling during that time. And then we get the ending that we all know and love. And I like the yellow because that is HeeJin. HeeJin. Said that too fast. But yeah, so that was ViViD. When I first started listening to LOONA, I did not listen to them in order, and people were trying to kill me because of that. I actually listened to Choose first. I actually didn't want to listen to any other LOONA songs because I loved Chew, and this is like when I came into it. They had just released Favorite, once I started going back into it and like I really like paid attention to all their singles, I think I would say HeeJin is up there for one of my favorite ones. Just because it's jazzy, it's poppy, it's just fun to listen to. But it also feels kind of like cookie cutter and expected. Like this is what you would expect from a girl group or for just a K-pop girl act. It's just fun. So I don't think they were breaking any barriers yet when HeeJin debuted. But then again, when you think about it, she was, like I said, the face of LOONA. She was the first to debut. I don't think they were probably trying to do anything too crazy at first. Like they wanted to get attention. They wanted to say, hey, we have a good singer. Hey, we have a fun single. Hey, pay attention to us, or at least pay attention to this girl that we really wanted to kind of spotlight at the moment. And I like that idea that where everybody was like, you kind of debuted first and like as a group, and then the ones that got the most attention kind of got their singles, or they maybe made a subunit or something of that nature. But I just loved that reverse engineering of that, where they were like, hey, we're gonna debut a 12-member group, but you only get one. And it's just like, we want you to pay attention to each member. Like we want you to know that this isn't just a group that we put together, and we have a main dancer that mainly just dances. You maybe has like a note or two, and that's about it during the song. And we have our main singer who kind of monopolizes most of the lyrics during the song. And it's like, no, like these girls are amazing on their own. That's why we're putting them together to make something really special. And that kind of just start of that with HeeJin. And HeeJin has always been sort of like that catalyst, the thing that kind of started it and is holding a lot of it together. I don't think that LOONA would be the same if HeeJin ever left, just because, like I said, when you're the beginning of something, it sometimes feels like you might be the end of it too. And I'm just hoping that never happens. But yeah, so that was ViViD. If next time I'll be reacting to HeeJin's. I believe hers is called, because I don't want to be wrong, Around You. This is actually the one I've seen the least. I think I've seen it just once when I did my first run through of LOONA. But yeah, if you want to join me on that, hit subscribe and hit the bell for a reminder. Don't forget to like this video. But also, if you are seeing it later on, it's most likely already linked down below. So go ahead and check that out as well. Thank you so much for joining me down memory lane, and let's get through all of LOONA. Till next time, bye.